friends, welcome to Spice India Online with me Mulai Madhavan. In this video, I'll be sharing a spicy South Indian style fish curry. Well, I'm from Madras and this is how we make fish curry at home. We call it Meen Kurumbu in Tamil. Now let's move on to the preparation. To begin with, we will need some tamarind. Go for the darker variety of tamarind and soak it in water for 10 minutes. Once it turns soft, squeeze it well, discard the seeds and the fibrous portion and just extract the pulp. And now for the fish, you can go with any fish that you like. I am using silver pomfret today. Tilapia, salmon, sea bass, all these work. If you're using smaller kind of fish, you can go with sardines or anchovies. Thoroughly rinse the fish in cold water. Remove the gut, gill and other entrails. Fish head and tail portion tend to add a lot of flavor to the gravy, but if it bothers you, you can toss it off. After thoroughly cleaning the fish, add some turmeric powder, maybe a pinch of salt, mix it well and let it sit in the marinade for a few minutes. Now we're going to make a masala paste using some fresh ingredients and some dry whole spices. Take some shallots in a mixer jar. Along with it, add few cloves of garlic, some fresh curry leaves, black peppercorn, some cumin seeds and very little water to make a thick paste. Blend it well to make a thick consistency paste and set it aside. To make the base gravy, heat some oil in a deep saucepan. Temper it with some mustard seeds, followed by fenugreek seeds, some split black gram, cumin seeds, few curry leaves and some green chilies. After the tempering, add some fresh crushed garlic, followed by chopped onions along with a pinch of salt. Saute this for about 5 to 6 minutes until the onion turns a little soft and then add the paste that we made earlier. As this paste is made with all raw ingredients, it is always better to fry well in the oil until the whole thing turns golden brown and starts to separate the oil. Once the onion and the masala paste turns nice and brown, you're going to add chopped tomatoes along with red chili powder, coriander powder, turmeric powder, some all-purpose curry powder. It's also known by Madras curry powder. It's easily available in all Indian stores. Then add the salt that's required for the dish along with a tiny piece of jaggery. You can replace it with a pinch of sugar and then saute well in the oil. Now again, this is another important step in this recipe. The onion, tomato, garlic, all the masala powder, all have to be fried well in the oil until it turns nice and mushy. Cook them well until the oil separates. That way your gravy will have a nice thick consistency with a glossy finish. When the masala base comes to this stage, add the thick tamarind extract and mix it well. After adding the thick tamarind extract, the base gravy gets a thicker consistency. In order to bring this to a pouring consistency, we need to dilute it with some water. Once this base comes to a rolling boil, start adding the fish pieces one by one. Normally fish takes only a few minutes to cook, so add the fish only when the base gravy comes to a vigorous boil. And also make sure not to stir after adding the fish. Fish meat is very delicate in texture. Stirring it harshly may only make the flesh slip off the bone and mix up in the gravy. You may either go for open pot cooking method or you may cover and cook for a few minutes. Once it's done, the cooked fish will be settling at the bottom and the base gravy will have oil floating on top. Garnish it with some fresh curry leaves. Simmer it for a few minutes and then turn it off. And that's it friends. Spicy, tangy Madras style fish curry is ready to be served. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give us a thumbs up and if you're new here, do watch the other videos and if you happen to like them, please support us by subscribing to our channel. Thank you.